Well, welcome to the Brother Henry and You Show. I am your host, Henry Harris. Thank you so much for taking this opportunity to watch tonight. And I'm just so blessed and just so honored that you're here. And I know you've heard me say this for years, but you could be watching some other show, you could be doing something else, but you made the decision to be here with me today, and that means so much to me. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am Henry Harris. I am the host of the Brother Henry and You Show. So I always say that because sometimes people that watch may be a new viewer to our show. So I just want to introduce myself to you, and I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you feel welcome tonight. I hope you feel like this is personal, because that's what the show is about. We are progressive, intimate, personal. I kind of like that one-on-one feeling. We don't have all the answers, but that's why we talk about conversations like this, because we get to learn together. I said this not too long ago. I said I feel like we all are students in a sense, and I think we are. I think we're all students. We're all learning. If we can come from that perspective of, I'm not a teacher, I'm a student. Even though you may be a teacher, some of us are gifted and called and coded to do what we do, and we teach people in a variety of ways, whatever you specialize in. But even in being a teacher, you can also be a student. And so welcome once again. I want to come tonight and talk about why do strong women scare men? Do strong women scare men? Now, I know a lot of men out there that are watching this. You may be triggered by the subject title. And I want to first of all say that this is not a overgeneralization of men. I'm not saying all men are scared of strong women. However, if you continue to watch this video and that's your takeaway from what I'm trying to express tonight, the problem lies within you, not within me. The offense lies within you, not within me. So I just wanted to make that clear. A lot of times when you talk about subjects like this, people say, he's attacking me and he's doing this. And that don't bother me. It's just how you're taking it. So I just wanted to make that clear. Do strong women scare men? I think that's a really good question. What do you think about that? And I think not only is it a good question, it is a good and valid question that a lot of people tend to ask. And I guess this question can be answered with, what kind of man are you? What kind of man am I? So if you're going to ask the question, do strong women scare men? You also have to ask the question, what kind of man are you? So if you are a man and you're watching this today, my question to you is, what kind of man are you? Are you a weak man? Are you one of those men that find yourself intimidated by the success of a woman? Do you become angry when a woman displays some type of authority or power? Does that bother you? Does it threaten your misogyny? When you see a woman succeeding in some form or fashion? Or does it threaten your misogyny or hierarchy? Here's another thing. The question is, what kind of man are you? Here's another thing I was thinking about. Is it your low self-esteem? So these questions may sound insensitive, but in order to get to the root of why it's an issue, we have to answer these questions and many more questions that are connected to this subject. I think strong women do scare men. But I don't think it's intentional though. Like I said, I think for a strong woman to scare a man, I don't think it's intentional. I think it's an issue, as I said earlier. It stems from insecurity. It's something inside of you that you need to address. And I'm not saying that in a judgmental way. If it bothers you that much, if it scares you so much that she may make more money than you, if it scares you so much that you feel like she's stronger than you in some capacity or in other ways that you may not be strong at. There may be areas she may be stronger in and you're not. If that bothers you, that's an inside job. That's something that you have to work within yourself, within your own life, within your own heart, within your own being. So I do think personally that strong women do scare men. But not just men in general, insecure men. I can honestly say that I am not an insecure man. I'm not insecure in any way. I'm an advocate. Well, I've said this for years. I'm an advocate for women. I love seeing women rise to power. I have no problem with a woman president. I have no problem with a woman being the CEO of a company. I have no problem being with a woman who may make more than me. I have no problem with a woman who may have more strengths than I do in a certain area that I may not have strengths in. I have no problem with that at all. Why? Because that comes from a place of security. As a man, when you are secure within yourself, and when you love yourself, and when you validate yourself, and when you affirm yourself, and when you're good with yourself, these things won't threaten you as a man or your manhood. Because a woman is quote unquote outdoing you in some way, and you feel like you need to demonize her or bring her down or try to put her in her place. There's no such thing as putting a woman in her place. The problem is that you're just insecure. You're just weak. And I know that sounds harsh. I know that sounds insensitive to a lot of you men out there today, but it's not just men in general. Remember, it's the insecure men who have a problem with a woman. As a result, they are afraid, intimidated. They're scared of a woman that's strong. It makes you wonder, because we talked about insecurity not too long ago, but it makes you wonder, where does this insecurity comes from? The men that may be struggling in this area, where does that insecurity comes from? What is it? The question I guess I'm trying to ask is what is it that you are afraid of? I'm talking to you men out there today that are insecure and it bothers you so much. What are you scared of? What are you afraid of? In essence, the woman who is operating in her power is not the problem. Well, where's the problem? The problem lies within you. Most men who are secure in who they are, loving, accepting, are not scared, but in fact, secure men are going to build, motivate, inspire, and they're going to be supportive and they're going to stand behind that strong woman. In essence, it's not about competition. It's not about, oh, she's outdoing me. Oh, she thinks she's all powerful. Oh, look at her. She thinks she's all that. It's not about that. A strong man don't even think that way. A secure man don't even think that way. Because if anything, he's going to look at her and say, you know what? I'm going to stand behind you. I'm going to push you further into your purpose and not away from it. Because I'm somehow threatened by you. Are you threatening my misogyny? Are you threatening my hierarchy? The man is in charge. The man is in control type of aspect. So they say in most cases, this is not true. And maybe it's not. However, it does happen. Many men are supported and admire strong women. Many men do. So that's why I said earlier before the show started, this is not an overgeneralization of all men. But if you fall in that category, maybe you need to tonight look inside yourself and say, why does this bother me so much? Why does it scare me so much? Why am I afraid of strong women? There are several reasons why men are afraid of strong women, and I want to share some of those with you tonight. I think overall, when I think about it, I think overall, men are this way because of societal expectations of male dominance. This leads the man to feeling insecure because now he's faced with a woman. He's faced with a woman who is not only strong, but assertive. Who's not only strong, but successful. Who's not only strong, but display strong leadership qualities. That's why I have a problem when people say, well, the man is the head of the house. The man is in charge. The man is in control. That insinuates that all men have great leadership qualities. And the fact is that they don't. Not all of them do. There are a lot of women that don't have great leadership qualities. However, like I said earlier, it threatens his manhood, his male dominance. This is all connected to societal expectations of what male dominance is. And when you have a woman that's doing exactly better, or probably even better than what that man could have ever done, it's somehow perceived as a threat to his manhood or to his male dominance or that role of male dominance. They don't want to, this is to the insecure men. They don't want to appear weak. Bam, there you go right there. That's the problem. They don't want to appear weak. I don't want to appear weak. She's doing more than me. It's not about appearing weak. Some men may interpret a strong woman as a threat to his masculinity, making him look or feel less than, and watch this, or less powerful. Chew on that for a second. That's profound. A strong woman can truly push a man's ego, but this doesn't happen when he is not deep-seated in his insecurities. I think each person has their own experiences and perspectives influencing how they react to women. My question to you today is, how do you react? Or do you even react at all? Is it a problem for you? As I said earlier, I admire strong women. They have a backbone. They are straightforward. They're tough. They stand up for themselves. They're vocal. And we realize that a lot of people don't think this is a beautiful thing, but I think it is, because at one time women were under strong subjugation. They didn't have a voice. They couldn't speak out. Women pretty much stayed at home and made babies and did everything that the man told them to do. And sometimes people still follow that. But I don't know too many people that follow that these days. So I think it's a beautiful thing. You're pretty much your authentic self. And if that's problematic to the insecure man, that is your issue, not her issue. Strong women are not even trying to scare or intimidate you. That's all I'm trying to say. If you are afraid or intimidated by a strong woman, that's you, buddy. That's something that's going on in your heart that you need to go in and fix, that you need to go in and address. Ask what did I say earlier? Do strong women scare men? And I followed it up with another question. What kind of man are you? Because there's a reason why you're reacting the way you are reacting. There's a reason why you are scared. There's a reason why you are afraid. There's a reason why you are intimidated. You just don't want to bring it to the table. You just don't want to talk about it. It has to be addressed. But women are not, they're not purposely trying to scare you. They're not trying to intimidate you. They're not trying to overpower you. They're not waking up one day saying, I want to overdo men. I want to do this. I want to do more. And even if they did, so what? What's wrong with it? But they're not trying to scare you purposely. They're not trying to intimidate you. A strong woman is simply just being herself. If you're that strong woman today, I want to encourage you. You are just being yourself. Don't worry about how a man is going to react to you. Don't worry about oh, he's scared, he's intimidated. What's his problem with me? It's something within him, ladies. It's not you. You're just simply being yourself. You're just simply being your authentic self. And that's enough to send some guys running the other direction. It is, because they can't handle that. They want a woman to be beneath them. A woman, she knows her own mind. She's secure. It's a woman who is confident in who she is. And as a man, I think that's the greatest thing that a man could ever see. I find that very attractive. A woman who is confident in who she is. She don't need a man to validate her. She don't need a man to do all these things for her, because she can do it herself. Now, I'm not saying that, because I know a lot of people say, well, I don't need a man. I know it's a difference between need and want. But I also love the fact that a woman may say, I seriously don't need a man. I'm making it. I'm doing good. And what exactly is wrong with that? Nothing. She's not trying to outdo you or overshadow you or make you feel less than or make you feel less powerful. If you can heal from your insecurities, you'll see that as something more valuable than what you may be seen as a threat. And that is just the honest truth. I am so glad that you tuned in today. Make sure you follow us. It's time to connect. Make sure you follow us on youtube.com/Henry Harris 100. Also follow us on Facebook /The Brother Henry Youth Show. Hit that like button up there. Follow the page. I appreciate you for watching today. And I really hope you learned a lesson tonight. And I'll see you next week.